Hi YouTube, my name is Aiden, and today I'll be explaining and demonstrating what a major scale is. Alright, so if you have never understood major scales before, you might be surprised that you've already heard one before. So, for example, like, have you ever heard this sound before? Right, that's the sound of a major scale. You might have heard that in band or just other musicians playing that. Alright, so I like to think of a major scale as like a pattern of notes. So you have whole steps, which is a measurement of one note to another, and half steps, which is another measurement from a note to another note. So I'll show you how those work. All right, so a whole step is like almost like skipping a note. So let's say we have a C, then we skip the C sharp to go to a D. So the distance from a C to a D is a whole step. All right, what's another whole step? What about E? Whole step up from E. What is that? Right, so we're going to skip this F. That's the distance of a whole step, or some people might call it a major second, as it says on the screen. All right, another whole step. Maybe let's do B flat or A sharp, whatever it says there. Yeah, B flat. So whole step up from B flat, skip this B. All right, so you basically just skip a note, and then that's the distance of a whole step. And half steps um, are similar, but they're not skipping a note. It's just going one note up. So C, C sharp or D flat, that's a half step. F, go up a half step, would be F sharp, and F. If you were to go down a half step, it'd be F and E, right? Because there's no black note in between there. So F and E would be a half step there. Now, why is this important? Because we can use a pattern uh, of whole steps and half steps to create a major scale starting on any note, right? There's 12 notes, but we're going to start on C. So if we're C, whole step up from C is a D. Now we're going to be following this pattern, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. All right, I'll put that up on the screen so that you can follow along. All right, so first one, we have home base. We're going to call C our home base. Go up a whole step from C, C to D, it's a whole step. And next is whole step. So from D to what is a whole step? D to E. E to F is a half step because we have whole, whole, half. F to G is a whole step. All right, whole, whole, half, whole, another whole. Right, we're just skipping this middle note. We don't want that one. All right, whole, whole, another whole step. And then B to C is a half step. All right, so we just followed whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Now all you have to do now is play those notes in order. Right? And you can do that in any key. So if you were to do something like C sharp, what about C sharp? Follow the same pattern. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Right? Now let's put all those notes together. Alright, and that's a major scale. Now, why are major scales important? They're not only just a good exercise, but if you were to play chords, typically if you're playing like any contemporary music, you'll have, let's say you have a C. Let's play Amazing Grace. Like C, right? We're in the key of C, so we have all the white notes. But if we're in the key of C sharp, we have some sharps here. We have C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. So yeah, that's another video, but yeah, this is how you can play them. It's a great exercise to play your major scales, whether that's on the piano or the guitar or whatever instrument you play. All right, with that, I'll see you in the next video.